Hello racing fans, and a warm welcome to Trackside, proudly brought to you by World Sports Betting. Bet with the best, bet with WSB, and we keep saying it on the show that World Sports Betting is now a leader in the fixed odds betting market and number one in the anti-post betting market. Trackside this weekend, what's happening? I trust that everybody is well. You're looking forward to this weekend's racing. We are 1 week away from the 2021 Vodacom Durban July, and it promises to be an exciting week and an exciting week moving into the first Saturday in July, as it historically is for the race that stops the nation. Well, all that will happen next weekend. This weekend show, what we are doing on this weekend show, well, I picked out 3 horses from the 3 meetings over the weekend. Of course, we race at Turfentine and Kenilworth on Saturday, and then we move to Greyville on Sunday. So I've picked out 3 horses, and we're taking those 3 horses into my Vodacom Durban July Fancy, which may be your Vodacom Durban July Fancy. So we're going to try and boost the odds of the Fancy in the Vodacom Durban July. So let's get through the 3 horses that I've picked out for the weekend, and we'll begin at Turfentine on Saturday, and it will be race number 3. And this is a maiden plate over 1400 meters, and it is horse number 5, Mitch Got His Wish. And this individual made a promising introduction to his career. He was denied in a photo finish. It could have gone either way by Sean Terry's runner called Pyromaniac, who's a useful individual and has since won again for the stable. From that form line, you can add Noble Striker as well, and there was a subsequent winner, in fact 2 subsequent winners from that debut run, Franca and a horse called Partner in Crime. So that debut form line's looking good. Then what happened next time out with this individual was no surprise after that great introduction that he was strongly fancied, he was supported, he was in the red, and all I'm going to put that down to is greenness. He was very green on the day. He ran second with Roll in the Punches. From that form line, well, Retallick has been a subsequent winner. He then was thrown in the deep end. He was thrown into the nursery, and things went horribly wrong for him from the jump. He was never in the race, and you can draw a line to that run. I think he's far better than that run suggests in the nursery. What Alec Lair then did, he gelded him on the 10th of May, and his first run back after gelding, I kept a very close eye on him over 1400 meters, which was the Highveld Juvenile Stakes, and he ran an absolute blinder behind 2 horses that are highly thought of by their respective yards. The filly, Rain in Holland, and of course the cold Smorgasbord. So he's got the form. I think the gelding has done the trick now as well, and that last start is certain to have brought him on a ton. And we will begin with Mitch Got His Wish, and of course we're hoping that we get our wish as well, and he arrives in the first of this all-to-come bet leading into our Vodacom Durban July Fancy. So that will come up on Saturday at Turfentine. We then move to Kenilworth on Saturday as well, racing alongside Turfentine, and this horse called Mariner takes her place in the World Sports Betting River Jatez Stakes. It's a listed race over 2400 meters, and of course World Sports Betting also sponsoring race number 7, which is the Pocket Power Stakes, a Group 3 over 2400 meters. So continuing their footprint of sponsoring races around the country, our sponsor World Sports Betting. And this filly Mariner, we're going to have to just look at her recent form. She looks highly promising, this filly. She certainly has got a bright future ahead of her. Not that she's done badly thus far. What she's done, she's a 5-time winner from 9 runs, and her last 2 runs, well, her penultimate start, that was a cracker. It was in the World Sports Betting Variety Club Stakes. It was a good run behind Warrior, and then last time out, it was an effortless win for her in the World Sports Betting Storm's Flay Stakes over 1800 meters. She made it look very, very easy. This time round, she now goes 2400 meters. Now look at her pedigree. She is a full sister to a Vodacom Durban July winner in Marinaresco, and a half sister to Mekirana, who stayed 3,200 meters. So this will be no problem for her 2400 meters. In fact, it's gonna bring her on and suit her much better. I'm expecting her to release the extra distance, and once there is form to go around in the race, just have a look at the best weighted columns. She is well clear of the balance Marina, and I think that she will be very, very difficult to beat in race 6 at Kenilworth. So hopefully Mitch got his wish, arrives, Marina arrives, and then we wait for race number 7 on Sunday. And we're going with the class in the race. His name is Copper Mountain, and I think after the scratching of Nexus, who now takes his place in this year's Vodacom Durban July, it's clear the runway for Jan Janse van Vieren's horse, Copper Mountain. Now he's got some serious form lines to recommend. One of them being in the Tony Ruffle Stakes. That race he was third behind a horse called Catch 22 for the stable of Paul Peter, and Catch 22 since gone out to finish second in the Guineas, third in the Classic, travelled down to KZN, second in the Drill Hole Stakes, and second in the Hollywood Bets Gold Challenge. Those last 2 runs, second behind a horse that is strongly fancied for this year's Vodacom Durban July, called Rainbow Bridge. Copper Mountain has also run a place behind a Triple Crown winner, Malmoose, that was in the Gauteng Guineas. And then in the Horse Chestnut Stakes, a Group 1, he got very close. It was a cracking good effort behind Got The Greenlight, who has since come out to win the Premier's Champion Stakes and is the current ruling favorite for this year's Vodacom Durban July. So you can see on his form lines and the collateral form lines that he represents that he will be very hard to beat. If you're wondering why I did not touch on the 2 disappointing runs from him, which was 3 starts back and of course his last start as well, I say 3 starts back, which was the Derby, and last start of his, which was the Daily News. Well, it just looks like at this stage of his career he seems best up to 1600 meters, and those 2 runs over further have been the worst in his CV thus far. So Copper Mountain, he's no doubt the horse to beat. I'm very confident that he's going to deliver in the KZN Breeders' Mile. And those 3 horses now into our Vodacom Durban July horse. Now if you watched an episode a few episodes back, should I say, you would have known that I played my hand very early when it came to my Vodacom Durban July fancy. And has anything changed since? Well, not my fancy, but certainly the betting. And if you missed the 8-1, the 7-1, the 6-1, the 5-1, the 4-1, and the 3-1, well, this is our chance to now boost Got The Greenlight for this year's Vodacom Durban July. So that's what I'm hoping to do. He's currently trading at around 5-2 on World Sports Betting, Got The Greenlight. So we're hoping that Mitch got his wish at Turfentine, Marina at Kenilworth, and Copper Mountain at Greybull can help boost our odds for Got The Greenlight next week Saturday. And this bet, the all-to-come win into the Vodacom Durban July, will be up on the World Sports Betting site. And as always, you can shop around, but you won't get a better price for 4 horses that will be priced up on World Sports Betting. And if you do for some reason, well, pick up the phone, speak to the operator, and we'll match or better that price for these 4 horses. And that's the 4 that we're hoping to get into, and hopefully they arrive and we all smiles and we sit, wait for Got The Greenlight to arrive next week, Saturday. What's happening on World Sports Betting? Well, it is a big Sunday for the team because it's the 2021 World Sports Betting panel discussion and card call, which will be live at 6 p.m. on World Sports Betting YouTube channel and the World Sports Betting Facebook. And all you need to do is top up your account and be sharp and look ready, because we are going to be boosting the price of every Vodacom Durban July runner at 6 p.m. when that card call begins. And I mentioned it's a panel discussion as well, and we got two very special guests in Justin Snate and Lyle Hudson to guide us along with their comments on every runner in this year's Vodacom Durban July. So that's something to look forward to, something to diarize. And again, it will be on Sunday the 27th, that's this Sunday at 6 p.m. And I'll be hosting that show and really looking forward to what prices will be offered by the leader, Bet with the Best, Bet with World Sports Betting. And all that's left for me to say is that you have an awesome weekend. Hopefully this treble arrives, then we're all smiles going into the Vodacom Durban July next week. And on behalf of World Sports Betting, thanks to all the punters, but more importantly and more especially you, the valued customer. Take care. Salani Gashle.